Nah, he snapped it.
Oh, McGregor!
My takeaway is that Conor McGregor, the best of his career is over. It's over. I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that. And the reason I feel that way is because, again, you sustained a leg injury. It wasn't a knockout. You didn't get punched in the head. You didn't get punched in the jaw. What happens is that he's been choked out before. Obviously, he had the calf kicks in the second fight, against Poirier. And tonight, he broke his leg. Okay? And to come back from that injury, Dominique was educating me about 6 months at least. I'm just looking at him from that perspective, and I'm saying to myself, it's going to be very, very difficult for him to come back from that. I believe that the best of Conor McGregor is gone.
I think you're absolutely right, though. The one thing people need to realize, and we talk about it all the time as far as being in grappling or in fighting, we talk about tough skin and soft skin. And when you're away from the gym and you're away from the grappling, all of a sudden you just grapple and guys are just rubbing on you, and all of a sudden you got these giant lines and bruises across your face. Your skin went from being tough skin, where it doesn't mark when you're getting hit, to being it marks when it gets touched. Yeah. And I honestly think that it's just that it's the months of inactivity that Conor is doing, where he's not in the gym. He's working out, but he's not in the gym, getting into pads and hitting heavy bags, having people bump into him and having people spar with him and kick and all those things. And it's just having a difference in his ability to actually accept some of that damage.
Oh, the elbows. That's hard to come back from, that elbow.
Damn, that's so unfortunate. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know how to feel. Like, I feel sad. I feel sad for both of them.
What's that for Conor? Dustin doesn't seem sad at all. Wow.
No, I'm sad for him because he's just angry.
I love when a fighter is telling people what the stoppage is, because it really wasn't a doctor stoppage. When his ankle went, or his leg, whatever it's going to be, that fight's over. It doesn't matter. You don't need the doctor to say it. Now, yeah. Herb waited, and the doctor said, yeah, his ankle's broken. He called the fight. It's a TKO. You lost. Yeah. That is just the way it is. And I do believe that if you go back and you watch, it was one of the checks, because if you watch when Conor takes a step before he does the buckle, you'll see his lower leg ankle buckle. Yep. It'll have that little, and then he takes the step back and then it folds. So it was in the process. Something happened during that fight on one of the kicks with a check or something. It cracked it, it fractured it, and then just the weight and the pressure on it made it break. And then when he took that final step, you could see it just folded over. But just before it, you can see that there was a problem, and it actually broke before he actually took that step, and it looked really bad.
Either way, I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I think Dustin was gonna win the fight. If it was, let's be honest. From what I saw, Dustin was completely like. You never know what can happen in a fight, but the way I saw Dustin's heart, like I think he would have won.
But yeah, Conor's like sweet. All of the things he says, I feel like sometimes someone should check these guys. You know what I mean? Like, they should get some sort of penalty or fine for speaking like that. Because like when Conor talks like that, it's not just like, okay, let's say it's just like smack, right? He's just talking smack. But the thing is, like, he did go outside of the UFC and started fighting like a bunch of the other fighters. And like, remember the trolley incident with the bus and everything? And like, it's just the disrespect.
They need to be accountable for all this.
Yeah, they need to be accountable for the actions that they have outside of the ring, and also what they say about things outside of the ring. Like, all of what he just said, like about like Poirier's wife and like everything was just so unnecessary. Like,
you can smack talk, but you don't have to go that way.
It really just comes down to the fact that his inactivity has really changed how he fights. He can't take the punishment that he used to. It takes years to develop that. He's been away for years. Well,
goes away.
It's no different than when a fighter goes, it took me 10 weeks to get in fight shape. But guess what? The night of my fight, I went out drinking. The next day I ate ice cream, and then I ate fast food. And then on Monday, by Monday, you don't even look like the same fighter, because it doesn't take that long to get out of that shape. What do you think's gonna happen if you were out for 2.5, 3 years?
Oh, he twisted his arm ankle. He twisted his arm.
Oh, he broke his own ankle. He broke it.
Oh
He
my
broke it.
goodness.
Oh
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Oh,
Not like
he
this,
got weak
bruh.
ankles.
I've questioned every single day why this fucking guy is still fighting.
I know.
Like, why are you fighting? Like, what's the point? You're not gonna, like, sure, you're gonna make you're gonna, let's just say you make 20 million. You're worth 400 million. What's another 20 million gonna do for you?
And now the main event, folks. I have to get into this, man. That first round, extremely thrilling. You know, anything could have happened in my eyes. But I feel like Poirier kind of has Conor's number, man, as far as his durability. At 155, he's very durable, and he eats Conor's best shots now. Yeah, he does get affected by them, and I think enough of them would obviously knock him out, but he can eat enough to where he has the advantage on the feet. And I think Conor kind of realized that on the ground as well. Great adjustment by Poirier, getting out of that guillotine by kind of crawling up the cage, right? Got out of it and put the ground on pound on Conor. And in the conclusion, Conor's ankle just gave out. What I did notice after the fight was a kick that Conor landed on Poirier. It was all toes. His ankle kind of got a little flimsy. It didn't hurt him. He didn't feel it, but it felt like it got a little flimsy. You guys have to go watch the replay to see that. But that could have been what made his ankle more sensitive and more fragile, possibly. But all in all, I can only give Poirier half a win. I can't give him a full credit win. Obviously, he didn't beat him fair and square.
It's just not quite the same guy. You know,
No, I get it.
The mystique is gone as far as he's still a fantastic athlete. He's still a fantastic fighter. But that level where he had the edge is now gone.
You can see the heart in both of them. Dustin was whooping his ass on his feet. He was whooping his ass, took him down a little bit, beat him up some more. Conor was fighting.
Ooh, when they were on the ground, they were both fighting really. Like,
Conor was fighting for that guillotine in the
elbows
first
and all.
round.
Elbows and all. Both of them were really
He
throwing
said, I want this
themselves.
shit to over. This would have been so much more exciting, bro, if that didn't happen. This is so misfortunate, bro. Like, this is not what we wanted to see. We wanted to see Dustin show what he's got. Like, they want him to get, like, a valid win.
Yeah,
This is so misfortunate, bro. I'm so pissed because this shit was so exciting, guys. Like, I'm so upset.